In the high-stakes world of poker, winning isn't just about skill. It's about navigating the chaos, living in the spotlight, and thriving amid whispers and controversies. These 7 poker players have conquered the game while living through extraordinary rumors and events that have forever etched their names into poker history. Their stories are a whirlwind of courtroom dramas, shadowy alliances, and lifestyles that defy belief. 1. Phil Ivey, the mysterious mastermind. Phil Ivey, known as the Tiger Woods of poker, rose through the ranks with an air of unshakable coolness and precision that earned him 10 WSOP bracelets. But Ivey's brilliance always seemed to come with an undercurrent of something darker. The pinnacle of his career wasn't marked by his wins, but by a scandal that rocked the poker world. In 2012, Ivey found himself embroiled in a bitter lawsuit with one of the most prestigious casinos in London. Using an obscure technique known as edge sorting, he managed to turn the house's odds upside down in a game of baccarat, walking away with millions. The casino, however, cried foul, accusing him of cheating, a charge Ivey fiercely denied. His defense? He claimed he was simply using his skills to outsmart the casino, not break the rules. As the legal battles stretched on, Ivey's reputation teetered on the edge. The lawsuit revealed a different side of him, one that thrived in the gray areas of morality. Outside of the courtroom, rumors spread like wildfire about his lifestyle. Some claimed Ivey's poker earnings were only a fraction of his true wealth, with whispers of his private jets, luxury properties, and high-stakes gambling across the world. His secrecy only fueled the mystery, making fans and critics alike wonder how deep the rabbit hole really went. 2. Daniel Negreanu, the charismatic rebel. Daniel Negreanu, often called Kid Poker, is a 6-time WSOP bracelet winner whose charm and wit made him a fan favorite. His rise to fame, however, was not without friction. Known for his outspoken nature, Negreanu's verbal sparring became as famous as his card playing. His public feuds, most notably with poker pro Doug Polk, often took center stage on social media, turning what could have been friendly competition into a full-blown war of egos. Negreanu's transparency in sharing his opinions, whether about poker strategy or the politics of the poker world, earned him admiration from fans, but also resentment from rivals. Yet, there was always something lurking beneath the surface. Some poker insiders whispered that Negreanu's relationships with sponsors and tournament organizers weren't as innocent as they appeared. He seemed to maneuver the poker industry with a level of influence that went beyond skill. There were persistent rumors about backdoor deals and special treatment in tournaments that kept him ahead of the competition. Despite these allegations, Negreanu stayed firmly in the public eye, using his charisma to brush off accusations and keep the spotlight firmly on his talents. But for those who knew where to look, the cracks in his public persona were all too obvious. 3. Doyle Brunson, the legend of two worlds. Doyle Brunson, often revered as the godfather of poker, spent decades at the pinnacle of the poker world. With 2 WSOP main event wins and a slew of other accomplishments, Brunson was a walking embodiment of poker history. But like any powerful figure, Brunson's life was not without shadows. His poker career began in the dangerous underground games of Texas, where high-stakes gambling often mingled with violence and criminal elements. There are tales of Brunson sitting across from notorious gangsters, risking not just his bankroll, but his life, in games that went far beyond the glitz of Las Vegas. Even as he transitioned into the legal poker world, stories of his past lingered, fueling the legend of a man who had seen and survived it all. Though Brunson became a respected elder statesman of the game, the memories of those early days were never far behind, adding a layer of danger and mystique to his legacy. There were rumors that even in his later years, Brunson kept a foot in both worlds, straddling the line between poker's clean image and its seedier origins. Whether true or not, these stories cemented Brunson's reputation as someone you didn't want to cross, either on or off the felt. 4. Phil Hellmuth, the controversial poker brat. Phil Hellmuth's personality is as notorious as his poker skills. The holder of an unmatched 16 WSOP bracelets, Hellmuth has never been shy about expressing his opinions or showing his frustrations at the table. His infamous tantrums and outbursts earned him the nickname the Poker Brat, a label he wears proudly. Hellmuth's antics are well documented, with countless episodes of him berating opponents, throwing fits when he loses, and claiming that no one can match his genius. Behind this bravado, however, lies a complex figure. Some see Hellmuth as a marketing mastermind, using his bad behavior to build his brand, while others believe his ego has alienated him from the poker community. Rumors persist that Hellmuth's public persona is an exaggerated performance, carefully designed to keep him relevant in a world where younger, hungrier players constantly challenge his throne. Yet, beneath the theatrics, there's no denying his skill, and his ability to rise to the top, despite burning bridges along the way, keeps him one of the most polarizing figures in poker history. 5. Antonio Esfandiari, the magician's hidden tricks. Antonio Esfandiari, nicknamed the Magician for his former career in magic, captivated the poker world not just with his skills, but with his larger-than-life persona. Esfandiari made history when he won the $1 million buy-in Big One for One Drop tournament, taking home an eye-watering $18 million prize, the largest in poker history at the time. But Esfandiari's rise to fame was marked by more than just poker wins. Known for his flashy lifestyle, Esfandiari was often spotted at the hottest parties, surrounded by celebrities and fellow high rollers. His charm and charisma made him a natural fit for television, and he became a staple in televised poker shows. However, there were whispers that Esfandiari's success came with a darker side. Some insiders suggested that behind the scenes, Esfandiari had close ties to some of the most exclusive and secretive high-stakes games, where the money changed hands in ways far different from the official tournaments. These private games, rumored to involve Hollywood elites and billionaires, added an air of mystery to Esfandiari's already glamorous life. 6. Chris Moneymaker, the man who changed poker forever. Chris Moneymaker's unlikely rise to poker fame is the stuff of legends. An amateur player who qualified for the 2003 WSOP main event through a $39 online tournament, Moneymaker went on to win the event and $2.5 million, sparking what became known as the Moneymaker effect, a poker boom that brought millions of new players into the game. But with sudden fame came the pressures of the spotlight, and Moneymaker's life took unexpected turns. Despite his early success, Moneymaker struggled to replicate his WSOP win, leading some to question whether his initial victory was a fluke. Behind the scenes, rumors circulated that the newfound wealth and fame had taken a toll on his personal life. Stories of gambling issues and financial mismanagement began to surface, casting a shadow over the fairy tale narrative that had once defined his career. Moneymaker, however, remained a symbol of hope for amateurs everywhere, even as his own life became more complicated than anyone could have imagined. 7. Liv Boeree, the brainy beauty with a wild side. Liv Boeree, a model-turned-professional poker player, broke into the male-dominated world of poker with a fierce combination of intelligence and beauty. With a degree in astrophysics and a WSOP bracelet to her name, Boeree quickly became one of the most recognizable faces in poker. But her rise to fame wasn't without its controversies. Boeree's relationships with high-profile poker players often became the subject of tabloid gossip, as her personal life seemed to intertwine with her professional one. There were murmurs that her connections within the poker world had helped her climb the ranks faster than others, fueling speculation about whether her skills alone were responsible for her success. Despite the rumors, Boeree's sharp mind and bold personality kept her at the forefront of poker, where she continues to challenge both her opponents and the stereotypes of women in the game. This insider look into the lives of these 7 poker legends reveals not only their skills at the table, but also the darker, more controversial aspects of their journeys. Whether battling lawsuits, navigating the demands of fame, or keeping secrets from the world, these players live on the edge, both in poker and in life.